Our episode opens up on a kind of foggy, gloomy morning as a young Eddie sits in the crowd at his father's funeral. A man stands in front of the crowd, a man known as Ryan, the co-worker of your father, speaks at the funeral. You know, Matty Benson was a good man, an honest man. He always was a joy to have around any build site, and I will always remember the smile he had on his face when a job was finished. You know, what happened to him was a freak accident. And I'm sure if it had happened to any one of us, Matty would be given the same speech I'm giving right now. Eddie, go ahead and describe yourself in this moment.
I'm in disbelief, still, in denial about my father's passing. And also, somewhere inside me, there's just an anger because I know that it wasn't a freak accident.
The man, Ryan, that was speaking, he was the safety marshal that day on the construction site. It wasn't just, some sort of freak accident. Like, it's his job as the safety marshal to make sure nothing bad happens. For him, it was purely just negligence. A few more people go up and speak. Your mother, Amanda, gives a brief little thing before she starts to break down in tears. But after the funeral ends, your mom approaches Ryan. Your speech was really nice, Ryan. Thank you for saying all that. Of course, Amanda, and just know that you and your boy can reach out to me for anything at all. I want to be there for you. And he just looks at you and he just gives like a little wink,
I just stare back with a blank face.
The next year after the funeral has been a struggle for your mom. Her salary couldn't really support both you and her and the house that you and your family grew up in, just because there wasn't as much money coming in anymore. You guys were often just, struggling to get by with partitioning meals between days, in between paychecks. And it fucking sucked growing up like that. But you notice as time goes on, your mom started to come into more and more money. She didn't get a promotion, because if she did, she would have told you. But you come home one day and the fridge is fully stocked. Her gas tank is full on the car. Just like small little things that seem out of place compared to the past year.
I take note of it. I wonder how that is happening. And I have ideas, but no certainties yet.
Eventually, everything all culminates 2 years later, when you find yourself sitting on the couch across from your mother, Amanda, and Ryan, who is sitting right next to her. Eddie, it's been a few months, so I thought it would be best if you heard it from both me and Ryan. Your mother and I have been seeing each other, and she asked me to move in. What do you think about that, buddy?
I just grit my teeth, stare at him, shake my head, and walk out of the room.
You hear a knock on your door. Do you answer it?
No.
Hey, Kiddo, open the door. We need to have a talk.
I do or say nothing.
I am being the bigger man here, and I'm being nice. I've been helping out your mom for a couple months now, and you know, I need you to know that, you know, some things are gonna start to change around here. All right?
I never asked for your help.
You didn't ask for it, but you needed it.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I was still alive, even without you.
Okay. I don't need to take this disrespect, all right? I'm being the nice one here. I just need you to understand that I am the man of this house now, all right?
My dad was the man of this house, and you took him from me.
I didn't take shit. And I won't take shit from you.
You've already taken everything.
A few more years pass, and living with Ryan was fucking hell. Like, the house was a lot better. You know, you guys had a gardener. You guys had a housekeeper. The place was always clean. You know, you had money, but honestly, things were better with no money and just you and your mom than how it is now. Ryan was just constantly throwing his money left and right simply because he could. He would always treat your mom out to nice dinners, you know, buy her nice outfits. And, you know, whenever your birthdays came around, the most you ever got was like a pocket knife. You know, nothing fancy. But she would be getting huge things of jewelry, even gifted her a car once. It seemed like Ryan never wanted to take care of some random fucking kid. You know, but, you know, he thought your mom was hot. So in his mind, having her by his side is worth tossing a fucking couple wads of cash your way every so often. You know, that's what she's worth to him. Paying for you gets him her. You know, despite working in construction, you know, Ryan refuses to ever get his hands dirty. He's a safety marshal. He doesn't do anything with his hands. He just kind of watches, you know, and whenever he gets home, it's the same thing. He just sits down on the couch with a beer, bosses you and your mom around. Like I said, has a housemaid to clean everything else up. He pretty much leaves everything, all the responsibilities of being a homeowner on you. Now, things don't go too well. I'm not going to go into detail, but you and he would get into arguments all the fucking time. And sometimes, you know, one or both of you would leave the argument with a couple more bruises than you had before. After 5 years of this bullshit, every single thing he said just slowly whittled down on your fucking mental health. Until one night, your phone alarm rings midnight, and you are now officially 18. What does your room look like right now?
There isn't much left that isn't already packed up into bags. Because it's my 18th birthday, I can finally move out and do whatever I want to do. I had been saving up money from my social media career, and neither my mom nor my stepdad knew about it. And because I was 18, I could do that, and they couldn't issue any sort of like search for me because I was 18. I could do what I want now. I was legally an adult. So yeah, I was just getting ready to go.
You have everything packed up, and you turn back to your childhood bedroom. The room where you grew up in, where you and your dad would stay up late while he told you stories and even played with toys. To the room where you would cry and mourn him. To the same room where you would hide out from Ryan whenever he was in a shitty mood. And to the room where you uploaded your first video, made your first live stream, and created the online persona that you have today. And you walk out of this room with your bags packed. Now, since it's the middle of the night and everyone else is asleep, I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth check.
That one.
As you start to like sneak through the house, the whole place is pitch black. It is literally just minutes after you turned 18. And as you start to unlock the front door, you just hear a voice behind you go, "Eddie?"
I turn around to look to see who it is.
You see your mom standing there in the kitchen holding a birthday cake for you. I was gonna, wake you up and surprise you, but I guess I was a little too late.
I can't look my mom in the eye, and I just stare at the birthday cake and say, yeah, it's far too late.
He's not a bad guy, He's helped us a lot, and I know it's been rough since your dad left, but it's been almost 7 years, Eddie.
My dad didn't just leave. That man took him from me, took him from us. And it doesn't seem like you care about that. I hope you're happy. Goodbye.
You close the door just as the candle that she had on the cake blows out.
You're small balls. I'm big balls. I'm balls. Me, not you.
I know he's real. Do you think I'm crazy enough to just marry someone I don't know? Yes!
It's glorious. It's glorious. Oh, we'll go talk to her. Amelia!
49 pages of a JFK fanfic written by Stephen King.
Oh. Oh my god!
That's it! We're done! We finished!
Oh
My name's Clemmy.
I don't like this.
Shake his hand. Shake his hand.
My name's Clemmy, nice to meet you. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else in between, and welcome to part 2 of season 2 of Dungeons & Morons Stranded Lovers. Woo! We took a We took a little bit of a break in the middle, but we are back with our lovely crew. We have Amelia Ollivares playing Dixie D-Cups Delaney. Bart playing Caelum Verosa. Fuck yeah. We have Tiama, also known as Froggi, playing Aries Haven. And you saw him in the prologue. We have Gelino playing that one guy who does that one thing. What's his name again?
Eddie.
Last time we ended off, we had a little bit of a scuffle between our cast and the terrible, terrible Benny. Benny had kidnapped Elaine at the beginning of the season, and now Elaine is back. You guys rescued her, you brought her back, and to celebrate, Claire had a little bit of a ball where everybody had fun, they all danced. We had Dixie dancing with Elaine. We had Cal who did you danced with Claire, your bestie Claire. Eddie got to dance with Amethyst. And Aries had a cute little dance with Brittany. I don't know why I stuttered when saying Brittany. Brittany. That. We open the next morning as everyone is gathered in the breakfast hall once again, starting off their day. You guys know the drill. It's again the same standard breakfast you've been having every single morning. Anything anybody wants to do before we start off breakfast?
I think I put a little bit of hash in my hash browns, you know what I'm saying?
I think we all know what you're saying.
Whoa there, brother. Whoa.
Aries, as you're sitting down eating breakfast, Nemo, still wearing like the brace after hurting his back, sits down next to you. It's a little struggle for him to like sit down in the seat properly, but he does. Listen, Aries, I'm aware that you and I are on opposing teams.
Yeah.
But I again, forgive me if this is forward, but I can't help but feel like we have potential to be fast friends. You know, watching you fight against Benny, I appreciate your tenacity.
Can I just do a perception check to
Go
see
for
if, like, genuine?
Yeah.
I got a 22.
22, holy shit. Yeah, no, he's 100% being genuine. He's even a little bit nervous. Cause like, you know, he is the type of personality that just demands that everyone likes him. And this is the first time where he actually like kind of cares whether or not you like him.
Aw. That's so sweet.
But yes, well, like I'm outside of the show, like when we're doing the challenges, like we're enemies.
Yeah.
But like when it's not rolling, like you
We can be allies.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm an ally.
Fuck yeah, Nemo. I come in for an actual fist bump for him, and it's like a drive-by fist bump.
You know, you just go for that and you just
You like
Fist bump. High five? Alright.
good bad.
And then
But yes, I believe that, you know, both part of like hierarchical families, you know, you are Haven, I am a Nemo. We've interacted in the past, but I feel like now we could be like friends of a bonded of a similar backstory.
I'd love to be friends.
Yes, I'm as expected.
Okay.
While you guys are eating, Amethyst goes and sits down next to Eddie after your guys' dance last night.
Okay.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How's your morning going?
Good. Did you sleep well last night?
Wonderfully.
Yeah.
How about you?
Slept fine. Slept good.
Alright.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You're really good at this.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
I know.
You're for someone who has blue pale skin, you are very red right now.
I'm purple.
Help me! Help! Michael, don't leave me!
Michael! Can I see this? Can I please come in? I was
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, do I see any of this?
Yeah,
This is all at the
you guys can chime in.
this, girly. How are you? Oh,
Good
hi.
girl, how are you?
Hi, Eddie. Oh, it's good, doing good. How'd you sleep last night?
I slept great.
You
How about
did?
you?
Oh, good. Needed some company though.
I loved your outfit last night.
Oh, thank you. I honestly felt so confident that you looked stunning as always.
Stop. As you guys are continuing your conversation, Topher goes to the crew table and sits down next to Cal. You can see like Topher's got kind of like bags under his eyes, and he seems very tired.
Hey, dude, you good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Rough night?
Long night. There was well, obviously I was filming the ball and everything,
Yes,
sorting through footage, stuff like that.
of course.
How are you? How?
I'm alright. I had fun last night at the ball.
Yeah. You remember that guy?
You gotta be more specific than that guy.
The suit, the muscle suit, the one that punched the big guy. You look in the corner and you see Ivan is like covered in the bandages from the glass.
Yeah.
Like his eye is still a little bit black.
What happened? What's up with him?
Nothing's up with him. I just like I don't know. He seemed weird. Did he talk to you?
Weird how?
Did he talk to you?
Talk to me about. I don't recall.
Shit, you weren't there that day.
Okay, what's up with Ivan?
Oh, well, he's fine.
What did he say?
Oh, Ivan didn't say. No, not Ivan.
Sorry.
There was another guy.
Another guy.
You weren't there that day.
I
was
there.
covering for you. It's fine. Fucking forget it. He was just a really weird producer type. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Bobby. He's talking about.
He's
Bobby.
talking about Bobby Hill.
Okay. No, I don't know anything about that. Man.
Okay. No, nothing. It's fine. It's fine. I need to wake up.
You do. You really do.
As you see, he very clearly did not get any sleep last night.
I can see that.
But he just kind of like scarfs down on breakfast beside you.
Yeah, just have some coffee, dude.
While you guys are eating, Elaine comes into the room, and she like grabs a plate of food and then just kind of like looks around nervously. Go ahead and roll insight or perception for anybody who wants to.
She hasn't
Oh
had food
my
with us yet.
God.
Nat 20.
Meow.
Nat 20? Holy shit.
Not a nat 20. I got a 16.
Another 22.
I got a 16.
God damn.
Nat 20 minus
17.
18.
All of y'all have such high fucking perception. Jesus, I can't sneak anything past you.
Yeah.
So you guys see that like Elaine is kind of nervous because she has yet to like really get to know anyone.
Yeah.
Like this is like the first day of high school and she doesn't know what table to sit at, pretty much. And she like kind of like looks around, like surveys the room, trying to like see if anybody like makes eye contact with her. Does anybody?
Yes. 1000%.
She starts to walk over towards you and like sits down next to you with her breakfast. She was just like, I realized I don't know nobody here, but I know you, cause you know, I had a good time last night dancing.
Can I grab her hand?
Roll charisma.
Whoa.
Flat charisma.
Let me find her. Okay, no, it's not
That's
that
saving throw.
Can I give her advantage?
It's on the
Or
side.
guidance?
This
Oh,
one,
the-
no.
Alright.
Plus 4, brother. Come on, brother.
You got it,
Let me
chat.
just do
You
it
got it.
smooth. Let
You
me do
got
it. This
it.
is
You got it.
nice. 13.
Not that.
It's not like, and I'm not trying to do like moments. I'm just trying to like calm her down. Like, you know.
I mean, she's already kind of calm, but she's like, all right.
Hey, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know. I know. who do you recommend to I get to know?
Oh gosh. Well.
You're looking out at everybody. You see, Ethan and I.
That's so funny.
You're looking out at the table. You see everybody. You see Ethan and Ivan. The two of them are eating and talking with one another. You see, kind of like Brittany, who's like very clearly like playing with her food, but like trying to be like cool about it. Like anytime somebody walks by, she just like goes back to like pretending to be eating, and then as soon as they walk past, she just like goes back to playing with them as if they're characters.
Right.
You see Cal and Topher. Topher's like half falling asleep into his food. You see Eddie, whose face is purple for some reason. So Elaine asks, like, who do you recommend that I take the time to like get to know?
Listen, I mean, obviously I would say myself, but I know that you need to be able to hang out with more people than just me. Well, first there's Eddie. He makes video games about putting money in animals, I guess. I don't know.
Do the animals consent to him putting the money in there?
I guess so. You know what? I haven't.
Is it like a piggy bank situation?
I
like
think so. I think it like has to do with something like crypto or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it's a great conversation starter. You can start that.
Some
then
big
there's
city
Aries. She's they're all over the place, quite literally. And then, I mean, Caelum's a pretty cool guy. I know he's not really a part of the show, but like overall, he's just a genuinely cool person. And if you ever need to relax, trust me, he's the first person you want to go to for relaxing.
I'm slapping Topher. Fuck up, weird work.
Genuinely really good dude.
You smack Topher and like the orange juice spills on the carpet and he just goes, shit.
Dude, it's alright. We'll get you a new one. Have coffee. God damn it.
So yeah, Caelum is a really good guy. So
Topher's just like staring like into the floor, just like.
Who I would recommend is stuck by my side through this whole time. I would say it would be Amethyst and Brittany.
Yeah.
that was a lot of name dropping. But
no, I appreciate like the whole point of this show is me getting to know people,
right,
and I feel like I just haven't done that yet.
You know what they did, right? Like they changed the rules once you disappeared. Do you know about that?
The rules of the show?
Well, kind of to like distract everyone from the incident. There was prize money put up instead of us competing for you. And it kind of drew everyone away for a little bit, but then I don't know what really came over us, but we'd all decided it's kind of fucked up to put $2 million on the line. Yeah, it was $2 million. Did you know about any of that?
No, I was gone.
Yeah, just that's something I feel like you should know about, but everyone here knows that you're back and should be in the right headspace to kind of forget about that for now. But other than that, please feel free to be sociable. Everyone here loves you, and you're gonna be just fine.
As you say that, you notice that James is up on the stage.
Oh God.
And he just goes, all right, you guys know the drill. Hair, makeup, and then the PAs will tell you when we're ready to start shooting the challenge for today. Yes, today is a challenge day. I'll explain the rules when we get there, but you guys don't have to leave the manor. The challenge will be in the manor. Any questions about literally anything? As he says that, Ivan raises his hand and just goes, So, Elaine is back, but also, so does that mean that there's no more 2 million? Like, not in like a greedy way, but like I want to know, just so that I know, so that everybody else knows. Is there also 2 million, or are we just competing for Elaine again? And then James just goes, the 2 million is still on the table, as well as the aforementioned date with Elaine. As long as the producers don't change their minds and say no more 2 million, the 2 million is still up for grabs. So whoever is the sole winner of the game gets date with Elaine and 2 million. But yeah. Anyways,
Wow.
bye, get out of here. And he immediately just like goes off to his room. You guys are now turned loose in the manor, and you can explore literally whatever room you want. You guys, if in case you need refreshers on what the rooms are, you've got the arcade, you've got the bedrooms, the spa, the pool, the library, the gym, the bar, the aquarium, the ballroom where you guys are currently in, the kitchen, garden, and the stables. Anywhere anyone wants to go.
I want to go to the arcade.
I want to check out the garden, maybe.
You head towards like the back kind of garden area. The sliding door opens and you see Claire standing with the plants and the trees, and you get the sense that she is like not meditating, but she is like she has her eyes closed and she's focusing on something while doing like deep breathing.
Okay. I kind of don't want to bug her. She is clearly doing something actively, but I do kind of just want to watch, if
Yeah.
that's fine. Also, just maybe look around, see if I find anything like interesting around.
As you're watching Claire, you see she like waves her hand over like a potted plant, and it just kind of like moves a little bit as if it was acted upon by the wind. As it moves with the wind, you hear the birds chirping, and she just has this real serene moment where you see she's just focused on all the surrounding plant life around her. And she like takes a deep breath and then opens her eyes, and then she sees you. And she's like, oh, hi, Aries, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I didn't want to bother you.
No, you're fine. I was just,
That was cool.
what was?
The wind.
The wind is
Cool. Sure, yeah, wind is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love wind.
You can go ahead and roll insight if you want, or investigate.
Nat 20.
That fucking 20.
Oh shit.
You notice some of the hand movements that she was doing and like the breathing she was doing very much replicate things that you have noticed Caelum doing whenever he used his druid magic. And she was kind of trying to teach herself something like that.
I'll move on for her sake,
Mhm.
but yeah, anyways, we have a challenge
Yeah.
coming up, and I just wanted to like check up on you before,
Yeah. No, I'm doing great.
see if there's anything you want to strategize, how you
Well,
feeling.
I don't know what the challenge is gonna be.
I
Like,
know.
it could be another, acrobatics based one, like the wipeout course. It could be something where, it's kind of one-on-one, like that paintball one, which was kind of good except for Eric, but now that we've got both Ethan and Ivan on our team, I think we've got a pretty solid, squad going right now. We are 100% up against heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Namely Nemo and Amethyst.
Yes, biggest
Um,
concerns for sure.
And I would say in terms of strategy minds, I feel like Eddie and Nemo are very big competitors.
Mhm.
But knowing you could outsmart both of them.
Try, but
Do or do not, there is no sorry, it's from a movie. Yeah.
I have no clue what she's throwing. Zero clue.
Are you done with the garden? Or anything else?
Can I investigate the garden?
Go ahead, roll investigate. What are you looking for?
Immunity idol.
Go ahead, roll.
But also just want to see what I might find. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty
20.
You know for a fact that there is no immunity idol in the garden.
Okay, well,
It's
at least
just
I
it would
know
just be a
that.
little bit too obvious, you know.
At least I know that.
Yeah. You know for a fact that there is no immunity at all in the garden.
Okay.
Eddie, we now open up on you. Which room do you want to head over to?
I'm gonna head over to the aquarium because I just need a place to cool off after I turned purple earlier.
Mm-hmm. Got it. You enter the aquarium. Again, huge, beautiful area. And you see sitting on the bench is Nemo with his little notebook. And he is sitting there sketching some of the fish that he's looking at.
Stealth check.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
To jump scare him.
That's 20.
Nat 20?
God.
What are the rolls?
In your stealth check, so you notice he's like sketching, like looking at the fish, drawing them.
Why are you trying
And you look over his shoulder. He like flips through different pages, and you see like sketches of furball people that look very similar to Cal. That he like sat down and drew, and you also see like a long list of like scramblings and notes that he's taken just over his shoulder. You got a fucking 20, so I don't even think unless he rolls on that 20 right now, there's no counter.
Come on, perception.
No, he did not get a nat 20.
Can I read what the notes say?
I'm gonna ask for a different stealth check for that one.
Alright.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
motherfucker.
8.
Yeah.
You like start to lean in a little bit closer so that you can read his kind of like chicken scratch penmanship, and he feels your breath on the back of his neck and closes the thing and just goes, "Hello,
You're just like.
Edward, was it?"
Yes, I thought you'd remember my name.
Well, no, I was just hello. Ed, E.
Yep.
What can I do you for?
I'm curious about those notes of yours and also the drawings.
Oh, I'm just working on a fantasy novel, but based in real life.
Right.
Yes.
And what exactly are these real life experiences that you're talking about?
Well, it's not a real life experience. It's based on a real world, but with fantasy elements. You see, I have this story that I'm working on. It's about these elvish high schoolers who are celebrating a holiday at school.
I fucking hate everything.
When one of the drama kids decides to go rogue. A drama kid is like a slang for those who are part of the theater. And I've just been like trying to research, and I was thinking we could do like a segment where they fight like a man made of iron, things like that.
Tell me, really. I'm gonna try and persuade him to tell me about what was in that.
Wouldn't you have
You
to
have to roll
check?
charisma or persuasion.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
he even have to?
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he saw the images.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that can't be good.
Oh no, it is because I have
Oh, because
a.
you're an insane bard.
Yeah, I have a minimum of 19 every time I
You
roll.
dickhead.
Jesus.
Persuasion checks.
You fucking dickhead.
All right.
So yeah,
So, what do you want to know
That-
more about?
Oh, yeah.
and then that.
Reliable talent.
Exactly what he was, why he had pictures of, or why he had drawings of furbolgs in there, and what the notes were.
Ah, well, they are just fascinating. Don't you know that the help is Butler Fairweather. I don't know if you've spoken with him, but he is a furbolg, and I have spoken with furbolg about furbolg culture, and I feel like it's something that is not well known. But besides that, there's this character, Zephyr, and I feel like there's no backstory to him, and I'm trying to figure it out,
God damn it.
Do you have any ideas for like how I could like better flesh out this character? No.
Well, I do have one idea.
Yes? What is that?
Yeah, I think you should definitely tell me more about what you're writing in that book of yours.
I told you that I am interested in furbolg culture, and it is something that I have been looking into and researching, and I find them very fascinating.
I'm gonna make an intimidation check.
Whoa! What the fuck are you trying to? Why are you trying?
He's gonna do a charisma saving throw.
Well,
No.
24.
Let him tell you about his
You roll a
story.
24. Hey Bart, look over my
Of
my
course.
thing and just look at what I rolled.
You
You rolled a fucking nat 20. You cannot intimidate this motherfucker.
Yes.
My boy.
Nemo just leans back and just goes,
My
well,
boy.
Edward, it seems like if you and I are meant to be a team in this game, you need to know how to treat your teammates.
Get him.
So I will respect your privacy if you step out of this room right now.
Another persuasion check, please.
Oh my
Go ahead.
Oh my god. You can't
He's gonna do another charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, that's gonna be
It's gonna be hard.
28.
28.
All right. What do you say?
I believe that proper teammates should be able to trust one another, and it seems like you're hiding something from me.
Oh, I definitely am. But you're hiding something as well,
But of course,
and we both know it.
do we?
It seems like one thing lacking in our team is trust.
I would agree. Would you like perhaps to trade private information?
Fuck no.
Nemo said
You're-
fuck no.
Yeah.
Nemo said, "Fuck you, buddy."
Oh god.
I'm
Your
walking.
guys'
I wanna
team is
know.
fucked. Just like as your interactions,
I'm
your
s-
team
I'm
is
so
so.
sick.
None of y'all fucking trust each other except for
Yeah,
probably
I know.
Amethyst and Dixie.
I don't trust Amethyst. I'm not part
I was
of
gonna say-
You're not part of the team.
Straight up don't trust Amethyst.
That's fair.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's both have our secrets then. I'll be going.
Very well. You head out. We are now gonna move on to Dixie. Dixie, you have full reign of the manor. What room are you choosing?
Okay, so I would like to go into the kitchen.
All
I
right.
would like to make myself a little sandwich.
You go into the kitchen, and you see the staff is currently cleaning up after breakfast.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Can I get 2 sandwiches, please? If you're not too busy, I could do it myself, but it's whatever you guys can.
Of course, madam.
And weird request. Can you cut it in the shape of a fishy?
Very well, madam.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be just right out.
You see Butler Fairweather is like currently cutting the sandwich to make it the shape of a fish.
While he's distracted, can I do like a little investigation just in the room, see if I can find me underneath the
Yeah, go right ahead.
20.
Oh,
no fucking shot.
All right. Well, you already have one too, but you now know because this room is not really a room that is shown on camera too often. There's no immunity.
No. That was nothing. Okay, well, I'll take my
But since you got a nat 20, because of that clue of, areas with a lot of cameras tend to have more secrets, the 2 people that you would probably be able to talk to are Topher or Cal. Dixie, you now have your sandwiches. What are you gonna do with them?
Num. I'll go to the aquarium to bring it to Nemo.
All right, you go over. As you get to the aquarium, you and Eddie run into each other as Eddie kind of storms out of the room.
Whoa. Where are you at such a rush?
Oh, don't worry about it. Deception check.
Okay.
Go ahead. You roll deception. You roll investigate if you want to
I'm
investigate.
pretty sure it's insight.
Insight.
Inside.
Whoa.
Hold on, I can't math. 21.
18.
Nope.
Yep. He deceives you.
Well, no, I wasn't curious. I just had my fucking fishy sandwiches.
You asked.
Okay.
Who's in there right now?
Just Nemo.
Oh, Nemo. Got it. Well, look what I did for him.
Aw, how cute.
Do you like it? Do you think you'll like it? I think you will too. If you ate my sandwich, I swear. Well, anyways, I guess I'll leave you to it. You seem stressed, so I'll let you go.
Can you do another deception check?
What?
This is so fun.
For what?
Go ahead, go ahead.
What? What's so
That's funny.
Don't like not even worry about it.
Yeah?
I'm not stressed at all.
You're not?
No. Carry on. And then I leave.
You go into the aquarium and you see Nemo, who is just like looking at his book, and as soon as the door opens, he closes it again and just goes, "Hello."
I'm sorry to bother you.
You're fine.
Thank you.
Not in like an object. No, you.
Oh,
The way you
please, Nemo,
smiled
you're
made it seem like an
flattering me too
objectification.
much. Oh my
No,
God.
I'm specifically saying that it was not in that way.
Here.
Oh, a fishy.
Get it? Because you're Nemo.
Yes, because I am an explorer of the seas. Yes, I understand.
I hope
Thank
you
you
like
very much.
I have my own sandwich. I just want to, I don't know, kind of investigate the room and I guess talk to Nemo if he feels like talking to me, because I can kind of like tell that he was just stressed about whatever just happened in here. I don't know about him, but Nemo seems stressed.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to Nemo.
So, I know we're on the same team, but I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like we don't really know each other that well.
Not really, no. I know you as Dixie Delaney, and that you are. I know nothing. I'm fully I know nothing.
You know nothing about me?
No.
Oh. I never thought I would like hearing someone say that. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy your sandwich. Have you investigated in here at all? I know it's a pretty big aquarium, so are you familiar with it?
Well, I would like to think so. There's many things in this world that are yet to be explored.
Cool. Well, do you want to help me like look around, stuff like that? I want to see all the cool animals, stuff like that.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigate, and he will roll as well.
Ooh, 21.
21. You look around. You see a bunch of fish in water.
Okay, cool.
If you're looking for an immunity idol,
Yes.
it's not in here.
Alright, this is a waste of my time, but I'm not gonna show that to Nemo. Well, I will leave you to your sketching, stuff like that. Yeah.
Since you have the shortest turn, I'll let you go one last time before we move on to the next scene. Any room you want to check?
I just want to play video games with Topher, dude.
All right, you play video games with Topher.
My bro.
As everybody is, off doing their thing, a PA comes into the room, comes into the aquarium specifically, and you just hear them go like, "Hey, we are filming up in the confessional booth room. Everybody get up there for the challenge." You guys all kind of gather up where you guys typically film your confessionals during free time. As you go in, you notice that a portion of the soundstage that has been kind of blocked by a black curtain, the curtain is now wide open. And you guys see a bright yellow and red TV show set sitting there with red text on the yellow backdrop that just says, "Truth or Dare."
Oh shit!
To either side of the stage are two little seats. One of them is red and one of them is black, signifying the two different teams. And James is standing right in the center of it all. Go ahead and roll history checks, everybody.
History.
Fucking history.
God.
That one.
You're asking
Dirty
Dixie.
20.
30-20.
13.
History is, I think, my lowest one.
How a plus
Is
3
it?
to history?
Where? What?
Right
I've got a
there.
very
Oh.
high education.
Yeah.
11.
I don't know why I'm
All right.
British.
So with that, you know that before Stranded Lovers was the most popular show on MPTV, James Redfield hosted another show known as Truth or Dare. And this is the set from that show that he used to host.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Before the era of stranded lovers, MPTV's most popular series was a game show I hosted called Truth or Dare. So I thought for today, I would take you guys down a little nostalgia trip for me. For those of you who haven't seen the show, the rules are simple. You guys will be split up into your two teams, red and black, and we will strap you up to our state-of-the-art lie detectors. You will each go through 3 rounds of questioning to test just how well your team trusts each other.
You guys are fine.
You're fucked.
Not really. I have a minimum roll of 19 on all deception and persuasion checks.
But you want to. Okay.
But that doesn't mean trust.
This is a lie detector.
Yeah.
You're not you can deceive your other players, but you won't.
You won't be able to lie in the end.
You know what?
You won't lie to the machine.
Out of character, I always feel like I can absolutely outsmart a lie detector.
Well, we'll fucking see.
Not right now. Okay.
In real life.
IRL. I feel like
If
it's
you
easy.
guys can get through an entire round without anybody in your team lying, you are safe. But if just one person from your team lies, the entire team will be forced to do a dare.
Oh, hell yes. This is so fun.
Whichever team lies the least wins. But to keep things a little bit interesting, we will not reveal which members of your team are lying or not.
Oh my
I saw this begins.
Do we have any questions? All right, let's get ready to lie. Everybody, you don't need to roll initiative. We're just gonna go into combat.
Oh fuck.
Oh, okay.
You guys shuffle into your 2 boxes on either side of the stage. Team red on one side, team black on the other, and James stands right in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to lie. Welcome to the hit game show. Back once again with Truth or Dare. This is being aired live, so make sure you guys answer truthfully. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be strapped to our state-of-the-art lie detectors. And these also double as neural transmitters. So, anytime you lie, the dares will be in your head.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
As you say that, these little like thin wiry rigs are like strapped onto each person's head. Caelum and Topher, you guys each get one as well.
What for why though?
Because you need to film the dares.
Okay.
You need to get out.
Oh, the dares are in their head.
In the head.
In their
Yep.
daydream.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So you guys need to get in there so that you can film the dares.
Topher, we need to go deeper.
You're like just standing there with
Now how these dares work are very simple. Tell the truth and you're fine. Tell a lie and you will be submitted to dares, personalized to each one of your own psyches.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my.
This is psychological.
We will go through 3 rounds of questions. Round 1, our easier round, are questions submitted to us and written by the fans. Round 2 are questions written by the show. And round 3, what will hopefully, if things are juicy enough, be our hardest round, are when you guys submit questions for each other.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Let's begin with round 1. Beginning with our red team, going down the line, Dixie Delaney.
God.
Jessica from back in Nebraska asks, Dixie,
Dad.
what is your body count?
Yeah, Dixie, let's see. What's your body count? Is it too high? Can't we figure?
It's a little bit too high. 69.
Nice.
Alrighty, very interesting, very interesting. Our machines have registered that, and moving on to Eddie Benson. Question for you, bud. Is there anyone on this island that you want to hook up with?
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Well, it was a yes or no question, so you don't have to elaborate, I guess.
Lucky.
Very well. And now we have Sebastian Nemo. This question comes in from Robert in California. What are your goals in life? Fascinating. I would say to research and explore and to show the world that I am not only a scholar, but one of the best to have ever lived. Alright, cool, whatever. Amethyst! This question comes in from Rebecca. Do you have any secret alliances in the cast?
Oh shit.
Amethyst just kind of leans back and just goes, I mean, I guess it's not really a secret, but I really want to see me, Dixie, and Brittany as the final three. You know, they're my girlies. All right.
She name dropped me. Oh my god.
Red team.
Everyone
Yeah, she
knows
could've
our
just
alliance now.
No.
I mean, she just said that.
Yes.
Well, no, what she said was, I really want to see her. I really want to see me, Dixie, and Brittany as the final three. They're her friends.
Everyone's gonna come for. Not that way.
Whoa!
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right, the results are in. Team Red has no liars. Very good, very good. Now, moving on to round one for Team Black. Starting off with Aries Haven. This question comes in from Justin. Justin asks, who on this island do you trust the most?
Ooh shit.
Right now, probably Claire.
You see Claire just kind of like smiles a little bit. Alrighty. Do you want to elaborate?
No. Just good friends.
This question goes out to Claire from what is it like being the first gnome on Stranded Lovers? By the way, it's your uncle. I say hi.
Aww.
Claire just goes, hi. To be honest, it's scary. It's really scary. I feel like everyone here is representing their families at home, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not just representing my family, but also like every little gnome girl who sat in front of the TV like I did, waiting to see someone like me reflecting back. It feels like a lot of pressure, I'm representing a lot, and I think that I'm doing a good job. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Very good. All right, Brittany. This is a question from another fan. Who do you think is going to win this season? Brittany just goes, Amethyst. She's smart, pretty, and also my friend. All right. And now this is a question for Ethan, submitted by somebody named Ivan.
Yeah.
Who's taller, you or Ivan? Ethan, we're the same height, okay? Our mother was a dwarf and our father was a giant. My brother insists that due to his muscle, he is more giant than dwarf, while I am more dwarf than giant, hence the idea that I am a tall dwarf while he is a short giant. There's no difference. There's no difference. Just my brother's self-conceit. And Ivan just goes, haha, I know what conceit is. Big word.
Ivan is on.
All right, and this is a question for Ivan. Do you know the quadratic formula? No.
Good.
All right, the results are in. Team Black has no liars. That is it for round 1. How's everybody feeling? How's our cast feeling?
Easy.
Easy. You say that. Anyone else? Anybody else have any questions? Any thoughts before we move on?
I think we're gonna get asked enough questions.
More.
All right then. Dixie, since you thought it was so easy,
Oh shit.
here's our first question written by the writers for this show.
Oh, fine. Okay, cool.
Grail, bitch.
What are your honest thoughts on Eric?
Oh fuck.
Remember, this is live.
Who's Eric? No, Eric is he was something. He definitely was. Was he someone that I saw in my life for a while? No. But was he a good guy? Yes.
All right, moving on. This is a question for Eddie. Eddie, who is Amanda?
What the fuck?
Well, without hearing the last name, I can't answer that exactly. But my mother's name is Amanda.
Mm-hmm. And what is your relationship with this Amanda Benson?
Sorry, I thought it was only one question.
Very well,
Clever
Mr.
girl.
Benson.
Atta girl.
Next question is for Amethyst. Amethyst, what is your name? Amethyst? Moving on.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Sebastian Nemo.
Uh-oh.
Question for you. Are you hiding any secrets from anyone in the cast or crew? Well, yes. Of course I am. But if given time to get to know someone and get to trust them, I would most likely be more lenient towards sharing those secrets.
Respect.
All right, results are in. There are liars within Red Team. We will move on to the first dare. In that moment, you feel a little buzz as the wires across your head go. We're gonna start off with Dixie. Dixie, go ahead and place yourself on the board.
Oh shit.
Anywhere?
On the pink.
Guys.
Dixie, you wake up in a weirdly familiar setting.
Oh, come on.
The floors have pink carpeting, and there are cameras all around. You've been here before. You notice that all of the cameras are pointed directly at one heart-shaped bed in the center of the room.
God. Oh my fucking god, it's a porn set.
Yeah, it's like,
And standing beside the bed are 2 actors that you have worked with before. Madeline, the Goblin Ball Crusher.
The what? Sorry, the Whoa.
hello.
Hello.
And Mikey, the Long Dick Wonder.
Oh shit, you showed me it.
You see a goblin in front of you wearing a 2-piece with a thong and bright purple hair. She was famous for her purple hair as part of her brand. And you see Long Dick Wonder over here with his fucking long dick out.
Roll for hung.
Roll for hung. Roll for
Roll a
fucking hung.
d12.
12.
Hey, they call the long dick wonder.
They call him the Long Dick Wonder. All right.
God damn.
Hey guys.
As you approach the set, you remember this day in which you filmed your first ever collab with other big, kind of semi-famous porn stars,
Uh-huh.
performers. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You remember the anxiety and the fear that you felt on that day. For the most part, everything you had filmed was in your room, and this was the first time you did anything with anyone else on camera. You hear the director call out, "All right, everybody ready? And action." Dixie, go right ahead.
What?
I walk over to the bed. I will do my movement.
You use your movement. You get up onto the heart bed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to ask you to roll insight right now.
Please, please. Yes, I was probably gonna ask right now because I.
Your D20 is not.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay.
Show the fuck.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
You,
It's a 6.
as you hop up on the bed and you turn around and face the cameras, you realize that voice, that director calling out, there was nobody standing behind the cameras. This memory isn't quite full, and it isn't exactly what you remember. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh girl.
Guys, I'm rolling
Plus
so
3, plus
bad.
3.
Do you want other
5.
dice?
We're gonna start off with Long Dick Wonder.
Wait, what's happening?
It's
What's
his
happening?
turn.
I'm freaking out. Wait, what's happening?
As he approaches, you look into his eyes and you just see blank. You know, you remember this scene and you remember, like, you know, action being called and everyone getting into character as soon as it was. Something seems off and there seems like something dead behind Long Dick's eyes.
I don't see right. No.
And then he groans out loud like a fucking zombie. And he takes a fucking swipe at you.
He's a fucking zombie.
Oh my
He
fucking
jumps
god,
on the
wait,
bed
what
and
the
takes a
fuck?
swipe
Wait,
at
what
you.
the fuck?
You have to kill him. You have to.
What
kill
is
him.
your DC, my friend?
Oh my god, it's a 13.
He hits.
With his dick?
No, he reaches for
Oh.
and deals 3 damage.
Fuck. Okay.
You now realize that you are in a physical manifestation of the anxiety you felt on that day.
Oh shit. You gotta kill Long Dick, bro.
I guess so, man. I guess so. Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool. Is it my turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
Remember, you get to add your damage. Remember?
Okay, got it.
Once per turn.
Yeah, once per turn, a D, 1d4.
1d4.
Okay, so I want to immediately take my keychain and pepper spray him.
Got it.
And
Alright.
that does, or let me see if it hits, I guess?
Yeah, go ahead. See if it hits.
So it's a 17.
Plus 4.
And then
17.
plus,
That hits. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. 2, 8.
There you go.
There it goes. So you deal 8 damage.
I deal 8 damage.
Yeah, there you go. All
I
right.
can back the fuck off. I was not mentally ready for this. I can't. And why is he a zombie? I don't know what's happening.
All right. It is now Ball Crusher's turn. They are holding a giant fucking, like, dildo. And they are flinging it at you.
Oh fuck.
Full force.
Dildo hand out.
What is happening?
That's an 18. That 100% hits.
Yeah, that hit. That hit in a different way than I'd like. Yes.
You take 9 damage
What's going on?
as it hits you right in the fucking head.
You know,
All right, it's now Long Dick's turn.
What is
Go
going
Long
on?
Dick. I mean, don't do it, Long Dick.
You rolled a 19.
Oh my
Fuck, these
god.
guys are fucking you up. Did she get a back?
literally.
2 damage.
I think it's in her.
And he scrapes you across the
Oh
arm.
my god.
Did
What
she
is
get
going?
any backup?
No?
I want to go for a long drive. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Hit him. Go for it.
17.
17.
I
Yeah,
want to
that
grab
hits.
his dick. Remember
Grab
this?
stick and twist.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to fucking just yaga.
Do a strength throw. Strength throw right now.
Wait, what is that? I forget.
Just strength. Just strength.
Your strength.
You had plus
6, 7, 8.
8. It's a sensitive area, so I'll give you advantage. How about that?
Yes. Okay, so
Go
roll
ahead.
it.
Roll again.
19 plus 2, 21.
Roll for damage.
and you had another D.
Okay, I do 5 damage.
Copy.
And then can I do an action
Action surge. Yep, go right ahead.
So I'll also. How close is he to me?
She is right. She's like about 10 feet.
Okay, so I will just.
Just
But I want to.
take a long dick. Bro.
Yeah, pull him and fucking knock him in the head, please.
All right, go ahead. Roll for it.
16.
Okay.
Yep, that hits.
That hits, and then I do one of these again.
Yep.
With another. Okay, this.
Yes.
4 plus 2 is 6.
6 damage. Yep. You deal 6
You
damage.
can also heal on this.
You grab his dick, you pull him in, and then you clock him in the head.
I don't know what the fuck.
And
is
you
going
notice
on.
as you
What the
punch
fuck?
him, like his flesh kind of like squishes as if he was rotting inside.
Ew.
He's a zombie.
Oh.
He's a zombie.
He's a zombie. Long dick sucks.
I'm going for long dick. I just
Just focus fire on long dick until he gets done.
I can't say that without a straight
Just
face.
focus fire long
Is
dick
he
until he gets
like
done.
sitting or is he standing?
He's standing on the bed. You guys are all standing on the bed.
I take my sharp keychain and try to just go into his leg to make.
Ooh, go for it. Roll to attack.
No, this one. Okay.
What do you use?
That was
Yeah, that's pretty
And
good.
then I'm like blanking
Plus
right now.
17, it hits either way.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Oh my
Well,
God.
1d4 plus 2, and then you can add another d4 to it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9? All right. Describe to us how you kill this fucking zombie.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I take my keychain, I go down to his calf, I stab it. I'm guessing that kind of takes him back a little bit, and I just push him off the bed.
You push him off. He hits the ground and immediately goes into dust.
I turn to Ball Crusher.
Ball Crusher.
It is now Ball Crusher's turn.
I approach Ball
Ball
Crusher.
Crusher's gonna try and grapple you.
Come on, come on, 13.
They rolled a 19.
You roll.
Roll
you also
strength saving.
Okay.
Roll. Plus 4 is not gonna do it.
No.
All right, Ball Crusher now jumps onto your back and successfully has you grappled. I'm gonna roll for initiative for somebody else.
For somebody else.
I'm just gonna do a couple rolls back here.
What the
Not
fuck?
looking. Hello?
What the fuck?
Guys, what's happening?
After all those secret rolls of mine, you are currently being grappled by Ball Crusher. They are on your back. You are struggling to get out. And then suddenly you feel Ball Crusher's grip just release.
That?
You turn around and you see standing on the edge of the bed with Ball Crusher at the end of her pitchfork is Elaine.
Oh shit!
Elaine came into the rescue and just goes, "I got you, sugar."
Oh.
Well,
No, you're
there's
still in
still,
combat. You're
there's
still in
still
combat.
some health left for Ball Crusher, but Ball Crusher is currently at the end of the pitchfork.
Oh shit.
So go ahead,
Beat the
roll
shit out of
to
Ball
roll to
Crusher.
attack Ball Crusher with
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, fuck, yeah, okay.
Crush your balls.
Crush your fucking. Bro, you have advantage.
You have advantage.
Chat! 2.
Close.
Well, it's a 6.
All right, Ball Crusher is gonna try and get off of the pitchfork. They fail. It is now Elaine's turn.
Oh, come on, Elaine.
Elaine's gonna do strength.
Let's go, Elaine.
Elaine got a nat 1.
Okay, well,
Pull it together!
You got this.
okay,
You got
my turn.
this.
Okay,
You
fuck.
got it.
15
Plus
plus
4 is
4
19.
is
19
19.
hits
Got
for
it.
sure.
Got it.
19.
Roll to attack.
Roll your damage.
Roll
D4,
damage.
And then you can add another d4. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. So that's 3. Plus 4, 7.
You go to punch Ball Crusher. You hit them in the face, and they immediately evaporate and turn into smoke. You notice as the room around you slowly starts to fade away. The cameras disappear. The bed that you're standing on disappears. And the room starts to change around you into a nice little country farm side. And that's going to be the end for your combat.
Fuck.
We are now, you wake up, you are back in the studio. You see Elaine doesn't have one of the neurotransmitters on. She was just sitting next to James watching everything. So everything was in your head.
So the thought of the image of Elaine in your mind can be read.
Who the fuck lied? I swear to God, I am not fucking around anymore.
You notice that, like, your other teammates, like Amethyst, who had her eyes rolled back, comes back and, like, looks around. Nemo does the same, and they all kind of come back into the present moment and consciousness.
Amethyst lied.
All right.
For sure.
That is it for the red team's second round. We are moving on to black team's second round. Aries, this is a question from the show.
Alright.
Have you bribed anyone over the course of this show? Did you make any secret deals?
I can't get off stage.
Yes, I'd like to utilize my resources when I can. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. If we have the resource, we might as well use it.
All right.
I got money.
Question for Claire.
Uh-oh.
What did you find in the woods that night?
What the fuck?
You see Claire's face immediately like drops, and she just goes, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
No.
3 nights ago, you snuck out of the manor in the dead of night and did not return until the following day.
Ooh, fuck.
What happened while you were gone? Brittany, Nemo, and I, we went out looking for Elaine to see if we could find any clues. And we didn't find anything, and that's it. That's all that happened.
This is live. This is live.
James then turns his attention over to Brittany. Now, Brittany, you know that lying hurts your entire team, right? Yeah? So with this, I will ask you, is Claire telling the truth? And then Brittany just goes, Claire is way too nice to lie.
It's 2 days.
Oh no.
Ethan, why did you agree to swap teams with Eric? I mean, to be honest, I knew that day the elimination was pretty much between me and Dixie. And, you know, my brother was injured, and I didn't like the idea of leaving him behind while he was injured. And it seems though with each new injury, neither of us are getting out of here. I'm sticking behind for him, but that's my reasoning. Very well. And Ivan, this is again another question from production. You have a history of causing violent incidents during the show's production, like breaking glass windows or assaulting a producer's assistant. Do you intend on causing any more of these outbursts? My brother told me to say that I appreciate the opportunity to fully have respect for the show's producers. You guys see that he is very clearly reading off of something he wrote on his hand.
Great.
Ethan immediately buries his face in his hand, and within that moment, it is official. There are liars on the black team. All right, you guys, you zoom into your dare. As you open your eyes, you realize you're in a very dirty place, somewhat like a junkyard. A place that, you know, Aries has never seen before. You know, because you grew up in rich areas with little to no squalor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as you walk throughout this area, you see, you know, little tents start to form in a line down a row. And even like little things, little buildings and structures constructed out of junk and trash. Go ahead and place yourself on the board.
Yes.
As you are walking down this larger area, you see an older woman standing there. Change? Do you have any change? And they look directly at you, and they're holding out like a little bag with what doesn't seem to have much in it.
Sure. Do I just like assume this is the dare? Yeah, sure. And I just like pull extra cash I have on me and just like place it.
As you place it into the bag, the older woman grabs your wrist and looks at your hand and like kind of holds you up at a specific angle with the light. And you can see the way that the light kind of reflects off your skin in like a little kind of scaly pattern. You know nothing of what it means to be a changeling, do you?
What do you mean?
You don't know who your people are or where we come from. In that moment, the old woman changes in front of you.
Dude, your real mom's gonna kill you.
And you see somebody who takes on your form
They're emo!
in a contrasting outfit to Aries.
It's evil Doctor Strange.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
It was. Changeling.
17.
All right, you are going to go first. So you notice as this other person changes and takes your shape. What do you do?
I will cast.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, I know I have a couple things. Firebolt. Yeah.
Roll to hit, but also
Meow.
how huh?
Fail.
It was a nat one.
It was a nat one. I don't even have to roll
At
for
least
this
I
then.
didn't use an actual spell.
You roll a nat one. You fling this fireball towards the other changeling. And as you do, they very quickly, in like a brief second, change their shape into something that is just a little bit skinnier than you. As the fireball slips past and hits one of the tents that you see in the
Oh,
distance.
fuck, you're a terrorist.
Don't say that to me.
What?
The tent immediately lights ablaze
Whoa.
as you see like a mother and an infant child kind of run out
You just burned a family.
and screaming.
Oh my god.
This changeling immediately, who didn't attack you by the way, immediately responds
shit.
by attacking back with another fireball. They roll an 18.
That hits.
That hits?
It's
Alright.
a
Firebolt.
1d10.
1d10.
Alrighty.
You add, you pay.
You don't.
You take 8 damage.
Fuck. How about no?
The fireball hits you square in the fucking chest as they look at you. You do not come in here acting like you are one with us. You know nothing of who you are, of who we are. As they are talking, they are changing their shape and saying who we are, and you notice that the faces that they change into are the faces of the other people surrounding them. You don't know what it's like. It's now your turn.
Why is it my fault that I didn't grow up here?
It's not your fault, but you never took the time to explore what life was like outside of your ivory tower. Are you gonna do anything for your turn?
Do they seem hostile towards me other than the fact that
They threw a fireball at you
Well,
because
yeah,
you threw one at
that's
them.
true. But
You're having trouble reading their face because their face is shifting and changing.
Yeah.
You can roll insight if you want to.
Yeah, I'll roll insight. Just to. I don't want to use this dice. Fuck. 13.
13.
Yeah.
You can tell that whether or not they want to fight, you know for certain that you are not welcome here.
Yeah, that checks out.
And I doubt that there's anything you can say that will change that.
I've already fucked shit up. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
They rolled a 19.
Fuck, that passes. But 3d6. I still can roll 3d6 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
They just take half.
Yep, go for it.
14. 7 damage.
7. Yeah, all right. Got it. So you cast Burning Hands on this person, and they, in that moment that they take damage, they for a split second drop form. And you see a creature with kind of white skin, no distinct facial expressions, and just kind of like scales on their body for a split second. And then they reassume that shape that they took of looking like you. And they immediately respond by walking up to you and taking a swing. They rolled a 9.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. All right, it is your turn now.
If I was making an attack with my dagger, could I use my dex? Does it depend?
Yeah.
It would be yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll try to just make an attack with my dagger.
All right, go for it. Roll to attack.
Ooh.
They have the same AC as you.
Dirty
so.
20.
Dirty
So,
20?
yeah.
Yep. You swipe at this person with your blade, and it slices across their chest.
Mhm.
And they just kind of look at you with this sense of like sadness in their eyes. Not sad for them, but more so sad for you.
Oh, fuck.
And they
Yeah.
go to attack. They roll a 14. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Bitch.
What happens if you die in the game? Do you die in real life?
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
You take 2
2
damage.
Yeah. Just by the way.
They punch you in the gut. And you kind of double over a little bit.
I'm gonna try firebolt again. Even though they're close range.
Go ahead.
PAs can't talk.
It hits. 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7 damage.
7 damage?
Yeah.
I'm now going to roll for initiative. Go ahead. Standing at the mouth of the tent is Claire.
Oh.
Save her!
Aries, what's happening?
I'm being attacked by other changelings? I don't know.
In that, the changeling is going to go and attack you. They miss. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna swipe with my dagger again.
Go ahead. Roll to attack.
Doesn't hit. I miss.
You miss? All right. It is now Claire's turn. Claire is going to try and run and is going to make strength to see if they can hold either of you back.
What?
Claire does not.
Hold you
Either
guys
of
back.
us?
Yep. Try to like put herself in between the two of you.
Oh. She doesn't like fighting.
Yep. That is the end of Claire's turn. They fail. It's now your turn. They try to push the other person back away from you, and they fail.
Attack again.
Roll to attack.
Yeah, it definitely hits. 19.
19. Roll for damage.
Ooh. 6.
Describe how you kill this person.
I slash my dagger just like across their chest.
As you do that, they shape change back into their normal, like white form, and then they look around the kind of junkyard scrap area, and then they just fall down. Before they hit the ground, they turn to dust and like little pixels flying off. And the rest of the area dissolves around you, including Claire.
Claire also wasn't real.
All right.
Yeah, we're all like,
There's only
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the final round. We had a couple liars last round, and now it is time for this. I need all of you players to submit questions to one another. You will have each been assigned a person you will ask a question to. We're going to start off with Dixie Delaney.
Dixie Delaney.
Now again, we will not say who the questions are from, but if you want to speculate, feel free.
Speculate.
Dixie, you are asked, why are you determined to sleep with everyone on this island?
Oh.
you're like, easy.
Easy now, guys. Come on. Well, I mean, it's nothing that crazy, to be honest. I actually did lie in a previous round. My body count is not 69. It is almost at 69. And that is why I am trying to sleep with that right amount of people just so I can get to that goal on this show. Because I think it might be good content. And I know less than 69 is not that big of a number. And I'm sorry I lied about that team. I'm confessing it now so we don't get another loss. But that's the real reason. Nothing that crazy. I don't know what you dirty-minded people were thinking. But yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. And we are moving on to Eddie now. Eddie, your question is, how many people have you conned with your fucking video game?
Oh shit, crypto bitch.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh no. We're cooked.
Are you just not denying it? I mean, that would be
This
fine.
question is for Sebastian Nemo. Before this show, did you have any friends?
That's so dumb.
Well, not really. I mean, I had my father's crew. You know, they were very kind to me when I was younger. And then once I was old enough to set out on my own adventures, they aided me in my quests. I consider them friends, but I doubt they feel the same way. Perhaps it was more of like a leader-follower type relationship than more of one of friendship. Amethyst, do you truly see Dixie Delaney as a friend?
Oh shit.
Well, to be fully telling the truth, I don't know, because here's the thing. When it comes to like friends, it's someone that you know pretty much everything about and they know pretty much everything about you, and I feel like I feel like I don't know as much about Dixie as I could, but maybe in due time I'll learn more.
Okay. I was really hoping to say because she sees me as a lover, but okay. I'll take that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, red team has a liar.
Has a
Everyone's eyes roll into their back of the head as they feel a little electronic in their head.
Eddie's gotta go in.
Eddie, you wake up in a strange white liminal space. Something that looks straight out of like something futuristic. As you stand there, platforms begin to raise out of the ground. Go ahead and place yourself on the center of that.
What?
America!
Or the British.
I
French.
say.
You notice as the volume around you starts to elevate in strange kind of
Oh, that's pretty cool.
rectangular-like patterns.
Crystal.
Whoa.
You look around this area as if it is some sort of arena. As you stand there, you see an egg in front of you.
It's a fried egg I eat for breakfast.
The egg in front of you is the same design that the eggs in your game are,
Oh.
with the same texturing,
Mm-hmm.
as it physically stands right in front of you.
I know exactly what you're gonna have me do here. Go ahead.
The egg in front of you begins to hatch.
Oh shit.
And one of your creatures, from an early game creature, hatches out. A little baby wyvern
Oh shit. It's a little guy. It's your
is
friend.
right in front of you.
Oh my god.
It's your
Where exactly?
Just right there. That works. It looks at you and you notice it's kind of like pixelated and a little bit glitchy as like particles start to fly off of it. And it looks at you and it very quickly asks you to roll initiative. Roll for it, buddy.
Roll.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. God damn.
Nice.
All right.
Oh my god.
You are going to go first as you are faced with this wyvern.
Does it seem hostile?
Roll investigate.
Ooh.
10.
You can't tell if it seems hostile, but knowing your game, when these creatures hatch out of their eggs, the first thing they are is hungry.
Since it's a newborn, I'm hoping I can distract it with dancing lights.
Ooh.
Because it just doesn't understand anything yet, because it was literally just hatched.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Roll deception.
I'm going to try and do that.
You gonna flashbang a baby, bro?
Yeah.
You gonna flashbang a baby?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, right, I have a base of
19.
19, but that's a dirty 20. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, the little baby wyvern sees the dancing lights and immediately goes trying to like bite at them and try to eat them.
You gotta take it
At
out.
that point, I can realize that it's hostile.
Yep.
Is that? That is an
An
action, not a
action.
bonus action.
It is now where are the dancing lights? Specify on the board.
I'm gonna specify.
Between you.
Kind of like between the two of you. Because you can't cast through it.
No, yeah, I wasn't gonna do behind it. I was just gonna like do it like maybe a little bit off to the side.
Trying to bite at them. And it lets out a breath of fire, just onto the lights, and realizes that the fire doesn't really do anything to these. It is now back to your turn.
I'm reluctant to do this as Eddie. I'm reluctant to do this, given that that's a creature of my own creation. But I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Go right ahead.
You stupid fucking baby.
Dumb little baby. All right, wisdom saving throw. It landed a 5, so it fails.
Hey.
You deal full damage.
That is just 2 damage then.
2 damage. You deal 2 damage on the wyvern, and it is immediately made aware of your location. It is now the wyvern's turn. It is gonna start to run up to the platform that you are on. Go ahead and move it forward. And it's gonna try and bite at you.
Has disadvantage.
Well, it fails either way because it rolled a 3.
Nice.
But it tries to essentially bite at Eddie's ankles and misses.
Alright, well, as it's biting up at me, I'm gonna try and stab it in the head.
Fucking roll for it.
Yeah, with my rapier. Well, that is a 19.
Oh fuck.
All right, yeah.
Plus 4.
Roll damage.
And plus 4, so
Yeah.
that would have been a
You
23.
hit. She be hitting.
You be hitting.
You be hitting.
Wait, no, not to the check.
6.
Okay. Okay.
You deal 6 damage.
Hey, you lie.
Lord.
It's gonna try and bite at your ankles again. It rolls a 10. Does that?
I still
All right,
has
it's your turn.
disadvantage.
Alright, I'm gonna do the exact same thing again, because it's still trying to bite at my ankles.
Okay, ankles, bro.
13.
13. That hits.
Alright.
Deal some damage.
Only 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. Describe how you kill this baby wyvern.
Easy, lightweight.
As it tries to kind of bite my ankles, I take the opportunity and just stab it through the eye with my rapier.
Damn!
Oh,
You stab through this little baby wyvern's eye, and as it explodes into a bunch of coins that go flying off.
Good little game.
Oh, that's messed up.
Slot
I
machine.
don't like that.
Go ahead and take the wyvern off of the board. You notice that the coins, after flying out, begin to flicker. And go ahead, roll investigate.
It's a different monster. Coin monster.
Meow.
Not 20.
Whoa.
You notice the coins begin to flicker, and there's a light source projecting those coins. Behind you, standing behind you, is a displacer
Oh
beast
my god.
that was projecting the wyvern in front of you.
The
I
real
want him.
battle begins.
Whoa.
A level 3 displacer beast in your game is one of the most powerful creatures. If a player has this, it basically means that they have invested well over $200 to maybe $500 into your game.
Damn.
This is the big ticket item, and you are now staring down this displacer beast. It is going to charge at you, and it is going to attack with a 16.
That hits.
That hits. All right, it's gonna roll for damage. You take 10 damage.
Excellent.
Holy.
Jeez.
Ouch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
All right, it is now your turn as you face down this displacer beast.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2.
Ooh, level 2 upcasted Dissonant
Alright.
Whispers. What does that do? Does it do anything if you upcast it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does, because when you cast the spell using second level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first.
Interesting.
Um,
You have
yeah.
to make a wisdom save. Wisdom save.
This thing's got some pretty good wisdom, but it does not make it that time.
Hey.
Cool. Alright, well, it takes 4d6. And it must
46
immediately use
damage.
its reaction.
You need some D4s. There you go, bud.
Kind of shit roll. 10.
10.
Mhm.
You roll 10 damage, and you deal it right on this beast. It's still looking pretty fine, but it does, acknowledge that it's been hit. Try and attack you again with its claws. It rolls a 21.
That definitely hits.
Yep, and then you take 8 damage.
Yeah.
Damage. The brick.
Now, before the displacer's turn ends, we're gonna roll initiative. Stepping out from behind one of the tall columns is Sebastian Nemo.
Which one?
That one right there, behind the displacer beast. Yeah. He steps out and just goes, "What in God's name is this?"
A creature of my own creation.
Do you need help?
I would appreciate your assistance, yes. But I will not force you.
I will help you in exchange for some trust. How about that?
Considering this isn't actually you and is just something in my head, I would rather deal with the real thing.
Wow.
All right. Then Nemo steps back and is no longer in the match.
Oh my god.
Oh, you are.
Damn, dude.
You're antagonistic.
It is now your turn again.
Okay, well, I don't really have too many attack spells, so I'm just going to, since it's now close enough for me to do that, I'm just gonna stab at it. Well, it was on a good one. 9.
9. Not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
It is now the displacer's turn, and it is going to jump and pounce on you. Make a dexterity saving roll.
Okay. 12.
It jumps up at you, knocking you off of the platform, and pins you down on the other side of the floor. And it is now on top of you, holding you down.
Alright, this is the one that's gonna kiss.
This is the moment. This is the time.
You have now been pounced and you are pinned down to the ground in a grapple. On your next turn, you're going to have to roll a strength saving roll in order to get out of the grapple
Okay.
against opposed strength.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're doing saving throw. You ready?
Yeah.
You want to beat a 14.
I got a dirty 1. So.
No,
one.
dirty little one.
Because I rolled a 2 and then I have a negative 1 to my strength.
Unless there is a bonus action that you can do without your hands.
Can I do healing word without my hands?
Yeah.
Just
Is
what's the components?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Should just be
you can
verbal.
do
No,
it.
it's just
Components?
verbal.
It's verbal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
verbal.
verbal.
Alright, then I'm gonna cast healing word.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
So, 9.
Yeah, you regain 9 health. Now, while you are pinned down, the Displacer has advantage on their attacks on you. They're going to roll to attack. They definitely hit. And they're gonna roll for some damage. Well, they got you pinned down underneath them. It's not a spell,
No, I know.
but they deal 16 damage.
Good thing I just healed.
What are you at now?
4.
You're at 4 health,
Wait.
and it is now your turn. Go right ahead.
I still gotta make another strength.
Yeah, make it
saving
straight.
throw,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep, to get out. Gets opposed strength.
20.
And no 8.
It also got an 8, so we're gonna have to do a reroll.
3.
2, you win. You're out.
Oh my god! No way!
That's crazy. Alright. I assume I'm just like right next to it.
Yep, you are out of the Panther's grip.
Now
Damn. Alright. Am I able to move now? Or
Yep.
like just to do
But
okay.
if you move, you will have to take an evade or take an opportunity attack.
Yeah, move was the wrong word. I meant like am I able to attack?
Yes, you can.
I'm just gonna stab at it again.
Go for it.
Nice.
Yeah. That is a 21.
21, that hits. Roll for damage.
5.
5.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use healing word again. Just
Yeah.
level 1 this time though.
All right. Roll for how much you heal.
Plus 5.
I heal 8.
All right. What do you got now?
I am at 12 health.
You are at
Nice.
12.
Nice.
All right.
Holding on by a thread.
The beast is going to roll to attack once again. No longer has advantage. That was cocked. All right. 9 does not hit, so it is back on your turn.
Wow.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna stab again.
Go for it.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Go right ahead. Roll to attack.
20s.
That's a 20.
Not for me.
Another 5 damage.
5. Alrighty.
You wanna?
I'm gonna healing word again.
Go for it.
You might as well. Gotta keep yourself in the game, dude.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't use up all your slots.
I know. I still have 1 left on both. That's another plus 7 health.
Just in general.
All right. It is now the Displacer again. They are going to attack. They got a 21, and it is going to deal you 9 damage.
All right.
Holy moly.
It, you are now at a position in which this Displacer is right up on you. It is snarling, it is growling at you, and it is with 4 legs on the ground and the 2 legs in front of it, it is scraping at your arms repeatedly as you are constantly trying to heal yourself in between each scratch.
Oh my god.
So you are essentially, every time it scratches you, you heal yourself up, scratches you again, you heal yourself up. You are in a dire situation right now.
Mhm.
It is now your turn.
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing else I can really do.
Stab.
Just keep
Yeah,
stabbing him.
that's the only thing I can do.
Stab
besides
at it.
keep stabbing it. That is a 19.
That hits.
All right. That's 4 damage, by the way.
4 damage.
4 damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It rolls to attack again.
Gosh.
Natural fucking 20.
Oh my god.
That means it is going to deal double damage on you.
Oh my god.
It has to deal less than 4 or 4 or less.
You know you're fine.
Well, On its first attack, it rolls a 9.
Okay,
And on
yeah.
its second attack, it rolls a 10.
Okay.
You die!
How
The
much
pan-
HP do you have?
Well, I currently have 10. I have
What's
a
your
max
max?
of 29.
Okay. No.
The beast scrapes at your neck.
Oh,
Its
no.
claws go through the fucking jugular as blood sprays down. And then in a split second, it jumps up and bites your head, putting your entire skull in its mouth. You wake up, sitting in the stands of the Truth or Dare set. You guys are back at it. Black team, we are doing player-submitted questions once again, and we have a question for Aries. Aries, what is your true motive for being on this show?
To win. I want to do something on my own. I want to make a name for myself aside from what everyone knows me as.
Moving on. Claire. This is a question for you. Player submitted. One time, when I was working out with my buddies, I told them I could lift 450.
Okay.
But then they weren't looking. I took off 50 and only did 400. Claire just like kind of looks around confused and just goes, was that a question? Brittany.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivan.
What the heck?
Brittany. Have you achieved your goal for this show? Well, when I started, I joined the show because I wanted to go on an adventure, right? And cause like Nemo, I wanted to be an adventurer, but my parents, they didn't let me go outside, they didn't let me really make friends, and I feel like I have started, to started that adventure, but I feel like, I don't know, there's more out there for me that I can, there's more stuff, there's more adventures for me to go do. I don't know, did that make sense? Ethan, have you ever been with a woman? What about a man? Ethan kind of like sits there and just goes, no on both fronts.
Ace? Zero Ace?
This is a question for Ivan. Ivan, when was the last time you were dishonest to a friend or teammate? Oh, dude, so one time when I was working out with my buddies, I told them I could lift a 450, but then when they weren't looking, I took 50 off of the bar and then only did 400.
I think I've lost
You
him.
bastard. You motherfucker.
How dare you?
And that is it for the round. There were no liars in Black Team that time around. Now is something special that wasn't part of my original game show. Elaine will ask one question from one person on each team, so that she gets a chance to get to know her cast. Elaine, go ahead and ask your first question for the red team. All right. Elaine kind of looks over the red team, looks at Eddie, looks at Dixie, Amethyst, Nemo, and then just goes, Dixie Delaney, who was your first love?
Aww.
Like first hookup, you mean? Like that sort of thing?
Who was your first love?
I haven't had one yet.
Moving on. Claire from the black team. Why did you work so hard to save me? I don't know. Well, I do know it's because it was just the morally right thing to do. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a basic answer. It's just because it was the right thing and I wanted to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our game of Truth or Dare. Secrets were spilled, people were liars, and now that we have our final total, we can divvy out the rewards and punishments.
What? Wait, the punishment wasn't us being like teleported into our own minds?
Those were the dares. Counting up all of your lies, it has been clear to us that Team Red has the least amount of liars. Team Red, you win the challenge and gain immunity in the next voting ceremony.
What the?
Deserved.
We won?
That's crazy.
Black team,
What?
you will be eliminating someone tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
my god.
It makes sense though because they have one more player than we do now.
True. That was an advantage.
And finally, as a little bonus, all players who did not lie a single time get to go on a group bowling date with Elaine.
Aw, have fun.
Joining Elaine for a bowling alley date tonight are Nemo, Ethan, and Aries. That is it for our game. All right, after the game wraps, Nemo, Ethan, Aries, and Elaine are escorted over to the arcade by one of the PAs, Asher. You guys go into the arcade, and Asher starts to input everybody's name
You know what? Asher, I'm so sorry. I think I left my purse in here that I used for one of my outfits. Can I grab it just really fast?
The PA literally just goes, okay, yeah.
Asher, got it. Okay, no stealth check or anything?
Well, you can do a stealth check if you want.
Because I'm gonna stay. He won't notice me coming out at all. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I would like to sneak in.
So yeah, Asher's typing the names down. You go in and you just act like you're looking for
Cool.
whatever you left behind.
I just wanted to hang out with Elaine.
He's a PA. He didn't get
You know
paid
what? I
enough for this
snuck
shit.
in when I went to the sauna too, so I knew Dixie could probably do it again. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
As he's inputting the names, James walks into the room.
Oh.
Now you're gonna have to roll a stealth
okay,
check
got
to see
it.
if he notices you.
Oh, what do you add to stealth?
So it's a 10. It's 10, so it's 50-50 shot.
James comes into the room and spots all the players. Sees Nemo, Ethan, Aries, Elaine, and then lays eyes on Dixie.
Hi. Yes, I know it's weird. I'm so sorry. I just came here to grab a few things, just say hi and stuff like that. But I can be on my way, or if you feel like I'll be entertaining, I could maybe stay. If that's something.
Roll insight.
Ooh, come on. Come on.
You see a little look in his eye where he acknowledges that you're there, and then he just cheats out to the cameras and then just goes all right, so to our non-liars, you guys get an extra hour and a half in here to just kind of hang out and bowl and have a little date with Elaine, and then afterwards will be our voting ceremony. You guys have fun. As he starts to leave the room, he looks back at Dixie and then closes the door behind him.
I'll give him head later. It's okay.
Wait, what?
I was like, no,
You're gonna
right?
what?
Huh?
Why
So
else would he let me?
So now you guys got a little bowling game set going. Nemo immediately is sizing up all the bowling balls, and you can clearly tell that he doesn't know too much about bowling because it's kind of like a recreational, teenage, frivolous activity. And he holds up the ball, and he doesn't know that the fingers go in the hole, so he's just palming the ball and just goes, "I am ready for a game of skill and merrymaking. Who is who's ready to bowling?
To bowling.
I'm so ready. Your fingers are in the wrong place. Do you see the holes?
Yes.
Put your fingers in the holes. Ugh.
There's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yes.
He tries to shove his ring finger and
You
pinky
leave
finger.
those out.
All right. And he kind of gets it, but not fully. So the game gets started, and you guys are all kind of like taking turns bowling, doing like kind of like small talk. Ethan goes to you and just like, we have to eliminate someone today.
Yeah. I don't. I'm gonna be like honest with you. I don't know what to do.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. I was kind of hoping that you would be the one person that did know what to do.
I don't know what the best call is on our team. Like, I know you don't really want to be here. I know you're here for your brother. But
I mean, as long as I've been staying, I'm staying.
Mhm.
That's something that I will not give away.
yeah.
I will say it is interesting that you and I are the only 2 that didn't lie once.
I think everyone has their secrets. And
True.
I understand wanting to keep those. But I don't know.
Interrupting your conversation, Nemo just goes, Aries, Haven, it is your turn to roll the ball at the pins.
All right, let's do this. I've absolutely never gone bowling. Like, I've seen it on in a movie for sure, so I know what it is. I know Nemo was doing it wrong,
Yes.
but I've never done it myself.
Nemo, when he does it, he does like a little bit of a flare and he spins the ball and there's like a whah,
Straight into the gutter.
Every time.
And he always makes sure that he says huzzah when he throws it.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Go ahead and roll insight, both of you 2.
Oh goodness. Am I still hiding? I think I'm still.
Well, no, James.
I feel like we
James
absolutely
acknowledges.
Just
Yeah.
saw you
You're
talk with
good.
James.
You're good.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I like how I've just
That's
accepted
not
the
good.
fact
That's
that
not
Dixie's
good.
just you're just always there.
She's
a
good for
9.
content. She's good for
It's like
content.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You realize all this is meant to be people sitting and talking to Elaine and having a date at a fun time. You realize that Elaine is just not talkative, not saying or doing much. She's just kind of there existing.
Can I just try to go up to her? Hey, Elaine.
Hi.
I know you just got back, and I'm sure this is still a lot for you. So I just wanted to check up on you.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be in the moment, focus on the game. I don't want to seem like my heart's not really in it. I got other things on my mind.
No
and-
one would blame you if your heart's not in it. And just letting you know, everyone's mind is somewhere else, I think, all the time here. So, you're alright. You're not acting unusual.
I know this may be a strange question, but do you know what it's like? I mean, I know you don't always identify as a woman, but you know that feeling of living in a world where you don't always feel welcome or safe, but you also you feel like you're just a little bit too seen for your liking. All eyes are on you.
Actually, yeah, I get that almost perfectly. I'm a changeling in a world of anything but changelings, and I don't understand what that means.
Yeah. You notice the vibe in the room is now a little bit tense and awkward.
Did I overhear any of that?
You were there. You're sitting there with them.
Oh, I rolled a 5, so I thought it was bad. Okay.
No,
cool.
you're there. You overheard. Are you gonna say anything?
I mean, actually, I'll go ahead and get some drinks, just because if the vibe's off.
That's gonna be at the bar.
Oh,
That's in a
I
different
have to
room.
leave. Oh, never mind. Oh, well then maybe I'll just go get a bowling ball for Elaine to maybe have her go roller ball.
You hand a ball to Elaine, and she just kind of like looks at it and she's like, "Oh, all right,
Here,
yeah."
Let's just try to take her mind off of some stuff.
All
if
right.
you would like.
No, yeah. Elaine like goes up to the thing and just kind of like rolls the ball, like not with like any for energy. She just kind of like there's like a half-hearted cheer, and Nemo just goes, "Congratulations on winning ball and pin." And Elaine just goes, I didn't win. There's still more of the game to go. And he was like, "I knew that. I totally knew that."
How many of us here have actually played bowling?
I hate.
I've gone bowling. Ethan just kind of like raises his hand. Is like, my family has done bowling. It's fun. It's fun. I think the vibe though in this room is not the right one for, bowling. But that's not.
No, it's no one here's fault. It's just kind of crazy to be like, one of you will be eliminated. Go do bowling, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the vibe of the whole show.
True. It
Still
is,
not used to it.
No, it is weird. I'm sure they'll edit it with some peppy music, make it look like we're having the time of our lives.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry. Like I said, my mind is.
No need to apologize. We can.
Can I ask you a question, Dixie?
Hi. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Go ahead.
You were here the whole time.
No, yeah, it's just I know I'm
You
not
were
supposed
just
to be
sitting
here,
there.
so I'm just like kind of not wanting to get in the way of your guys' fun, but I don't know, obviously you guys need a little pick me up, so yeah, ask me anything. I'll answer anything honestly because, I deserve it. Or you deserve it. I deserve it. I'll answer anything honestly because, you deserve it.
I don't know, like it. The whole thing with all the dares and like, I know you guys saw some pretty weird stuff. Like, I don't know. What is the scariest thing that's ever happened to you, Dixie? Is there?
Well, lots of scary things have happened to me. Why do you ask? Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Can I ever get above a 10? It's a 7. So never mind.
She just kind of goes like, "Well, sorry, I don't mean to pry. I'm
No,
just."
you're fine. It's I've never been abducted unless it's like, kind of as a script. But
What?
you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've never really.
It could just be like scary life experiences.
I've
It's crazy stuff.
Well, I don't know.
Nothing like what you've just been through, but I have seen some pretty scary shit. And I could tell that your mind is turning right now. And
Yeah. No. I don't know. Do you guys know how someone is supposed to just Do you know how I'm supposed to move on from it? Like what am I supposed to do now?
I don't think there's a right way for you to move on. I think that you can try your best.
If you
And-
don't, sorry, you can go ahead.
And if you can push through it and distract yourself, or you can face it head on and feel it all. But it's also a lot to deal with everything and then just come back here. I don't think that's a normal experience for anyone.
Elaine, do you want to go home?
I don't know. It's weird. You know, I was gone for almost 2 whole weeks. And those nights were long. I was fucking terrified. Pardon my language, but I couldn't sleep because I was constantly scared about what he might do if I closed my eyes for even a minute. You know, thankfully he never really did anything, and you know he didn't hurt me.
He still hurt you. He kidnapped you. You don't need to.
But I mean in the sense that like it seems like all he really wanted was just an audience, someone to listen to his ramblings. But I don't know. I knew that even though he didn't do anything the entire time, I knew that if he wanted to, something could have happened, and that's what scared me the most.
And for 2 weeks you're like that, just living in fear. It's quite unimaginable, Elaine. You've been through a fucking shithole and back. It's god awful.
Just one little fucked up thought in his head, and things could have turned out a lot differently. I could have been shot, you know, or I don't know. It's that feeling of like I said, living in a world where I don't feel welcome, but I feel like all eyes are on me. Everyone's looking at me, but I never felt more alone. I wish I could just choose not to be perceived.
Do you want to be here?
I don't know. It's not just like, you know, I don't always want to be on camera. I don't want to be stared at by Benny. I don't want anyone to just acknowledge me. I just want to be invisible sometimes. Just be myself without a judging audience. I know that in a world like this I should be used to men like Benny, but I don't want to be used to it. I try to have faith in the people around me, and in the people in this room. I've forced myself my entire life to be an optimistic person and see the best in others. But I don't know, recently it's been difficult to have that forced optimism.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm being a downer. I just
Do you want to take a break and just think alone? I can help you be a bit more invisible. Can I turn into Elaine?
Go for it.
Ooh, shit.
That is definitely a neat trick.
If you need to take a break, I can also cast Veil of Shadow
What is that?
around her, so that like if she's in darkness, she's completely invisible, but she won't be seen.
Yeah. I mean,
Just an option.
I appreciate that. I'm okay for now. You know, I know that this place, this mansion is a safer space than where I was before. You know, there's no place like home, but you know, I'm here with people that I'm excited to get to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fact that all of y'all are listening to me rather than shutting down what I'm saying is just proof that, like, you know, you guys are people that I can trust, which weirdly enough fits in with the game of you not lying. You know?
Yeah.
Although I will say, Dixie, I know for a fact you fucking lied, but you're still in here.
Hey, listen. I mean, I'm
This
sorry.
is like the third time you've done this?
Probably, I don't know. Should have been a rogue, right? But no, I mean, yeah, I mean, Elaine, I definitely see you as a friend, and you are a spectacular human being, and I'm sorry all this happened to you, and that feeling like you're just stuck in front of a camera and needing to be in front of an audience 24/7. And having to show something, I get it. I fully get it. And yeah. Whatever happens tonight, I would like to offer something to the black team, just in case you guys need it. If you guys don't come to a solution on who wants to go home, I have something for you guys that might be of interest if you guys would like. But only if none of you guys decide you want to go home, okay? So, Elaine, if you have any second thoughts of being here, there is an elimination tonight, and I don't know if it's in the rules, but...
Eliminate the Bachelorette from
She's
the Bachelorette.
miserable here. She's trying to get to know us, but I just feel like she's so sad. We want to help her and stuff like that, but it's hard.
Would love to have you here, but also
We don't want to force you here if this
No,
feels like an unsafe space to you, Elaine.
No, I signed up for this. I
Yeah.
signed up for this show,
Okay.
and I would, if I were to quit now, just when things start to look a lot better, then I would never forgive myself. I genuinely, you guys are great people, and I do not want to leave. You know, maybe, you know, once a day I could have some time off camera. That would be great, but, you know, other than that, I'm happy to be here.
We're happy that you're here too.
trying to help you get off camera if you need.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It's literally,
No, I probably will take you up on that offer at some point.
Happy to help.
Nemo chimes in and just goes, you know, I have a proposition. Option number 1, we continue to talk about this. Option number 2, we leave it, let it lie. We can all go back to our rooms, you know, allow Elaine some alone time.
Mm-hmm.
Or option 3, we could go for some escapism and tell the outside world that it can fuck off. Just enjoy our time here with a game of ball and pin.
Ball of pin. Got it.
Ethan chimes in and just says, I am definitely one for escapism. Elaine picks up the ball that you handed her and just goes, alrighty then, let's fucking bowl. Alright, who wants to roll to see how well they do at bowling?
Absolutely. Horrible at bowling.
All of this is dexterity, so it's a dexterity roll.
Oh fuck! Let me see. Wait, this one?
Yep.
Why?
Oh shit!
I had a 5. You know what? It checks out.
22.
I've never bowled.
I just used like my mage hand like the entire game. That's why I'm so cute.
All right. So
You're really good with your
Just to,
arms
like,
are
kinda
really
line
fine
up the
for some
scores.
reason.
last place is Aries. Aries does not do well at bowling. Then afterwards is Ethan. Ethan, whenever he goes up to bowl, he is reading a book in one hand and like just
That's
throwing the ball in the other, not even looking at where it lands.
oh my lord.
Second place is Nemo, who
Hey.
with all of his fanciful "Hurrah!" like lands every shot. And then tied for first place are Dixie and Elaine.
Oh fuck!
Shit, let's
Oh
go.
fuck! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
I'm not even supposed to be here.
You're not even supposed to be here, and you just beat like all of us.
While they are off doing that, we are going to go to the other side of the manor, see what everybody else is doing. Eddie, you got the whole manor all to yourself. Anywhere you want to head off to?
Go find him.
Out of like as a player, if I went to the bedrooms, where exactly would I go?
Like the kind of hallway that you guys all share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just like be walking around through it.
See if anyone's door is open, shit like that. There's also bar, ballroom, garden, places like that.
Where was the other place you said?
Pool, but he's there right now.
Okay.
So bar, gym, ballroom, garden, pretty much. And stables.
I'll head to the bedrooms.
You head to the bedroom area. Most of everybody is like off out doing arcade or like exploring the manor, talking about who they do and do not plan to vote out. But you've got one, you've got immunity from this challenge, and two, you've got an immunity idol in your room. So you are set. You have nothing to worry about. So you're just kind of enjoying your time, walking through. You go to the bedrooms and you go into that hallway and you catch Amethyst just as she exits her room. All of her makeup's all done, her hair's all done, and she like turns the corner and just sees you and just goes, "Hi."
Hello there.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm just kind of hanging out, I guess. How about you?
Nothing much myself. I'm not that social of a guy, and I don't really have too much of a reason to be out talking with people at the moment, so I'm just gonna head back to my room.
I mean, you know what they say about quiet guys. Whoa, what? What?
Brother, whoa.
You got anything on your mind right now?
What do they say about quiet guys?
I mean, listen. You say that you don't like to talk to people a lot, but I have noticed that of all the people in this cast, I am the one person you have chosen to talk to the most.
But of course it has.
So either you want to be best friends, or you got something else in mind.
Is it hot in here?
Shit.
Best friends doesn't suit me. I'll take the second option.
Now, I know that the two of you had a conversation off camera.
Hey, listen, brother.
Well, no, let me finish.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
You guys are let loose from bowling, so you guys have some time. Where do you want to go? After bowling? Yeah.
Help me, Michael.
Dixie's back.
Back and ready to fight.
Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Dixie was gonna go towards her room after bowling, so I'll start heading towards my room. After a fun night of bowling, my arms are tired, I'm all sluggish, and I'm heading towards my room.
As you enter the hallway, you see Eddie kind of talking to Amethyst with Eddie's kind of back to the wall. And Amethyst just kind of towering above Eddie, just takes one step forward and puts her elbow up on the wall behind his head.
Holy shit.
Can Dixie see this?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That's how you
Amethyst,
start.
No, 'cause-
Amethyst looks over at Dixie and is like, oh, hey.
Hey, what's going on over there?
You know, just talking.
Okay, well, I see that this is a little bit of a heated conversation over here. So, I mean, unless I'm invited to stay, I'll just go ahead and start moving towards my room. And I just like kind of sneak past Amethyst and start walking to my
You know,
room.
right? That is a great idea. I'm sure a room will be a lot more private. What do you think, Eddie?
It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So, am I invited?
Is she?
Do you want to be?
Listen, I don't really know you too well, but
Are you praying?
But no.
listen,
I'm not here. I'm not here, chat.
Turn to God.
I don't know you too well.
Not to God.
But every time I'm with Amethyst, I make eye contact with you.
You may not know me too well, but that can change.
Alright.
Look at us. 3 liars. Gonna go lie down. Amethyst immediately starts to walk over to Eddie's room and walks inside.
I'll follow her.
I hope she was dragging me to my room.
Yeah, you know what? I'll change it. She grabs you by like your shirt and like brings you into your room.
It's getting too hot here, chat. Help me.
I needed this.
Any notes before the door closes?
We're having some different balls now. Fuck.
Eddie, as you go into the bedroom, joining Dixie and Amethyst, Amethyst closes the door, locks it behind herself, and flicks off the lights.
Oh, she makes me turn a shade purple. That's exactly like her name.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Slip. Okay.
Dixie, you can go ahead and add 2 to your body count.
What?
Can I roll for performance?
Oh my god.
Both of you roll for performance.
No, guys, I've been rolling so bad today.
You can do. Wait. What are you doing?
I have a +7 to performance.
Oh my god. What is it? What is it? What is it?
No fucking shot. He's gonna crit.
No, you're gonna not win.
Bro, you cannot handle this.
It's
You
alright.
cannot handle all
It's
this.
alright. This is why we established
You cannot
ourselves.
handle all that.
This is why we established ourselves at the bottom beforehand.
I'm
So
gonna
that,
throw up.
so that
Guys, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm just an
Guys, I'm gonna
object.
throw up.
I'm just an object in the bedroom, okay? And
Help me! Help me!
you and Amethyst
Yeah.
can use me as you like.
Perfect.
So I don't need to
I'm
perform
gonna puke.
Listen.
when I'm just a fucking doll. Alright?
Listen. I rolled an 18. That was crazy. I don't know how to respond to
The
that.
cameraman is offering you a fist bump.
No!
Chat, kill me. Chat,
Do
this
it.
man dies.
Do it. What is Amethyst roll? Oh, wait.
I'm also gonna have either of you roll insight if you want to.
Sorry, guys. The cameras are actually infrared. So
Not one.
I got it too.
You got
No,
that one
two.
too.
No, no.
Oh, two.
I got
That's all,
5.
it's not
I got
clarity,
5.
it's
I
not-
rolled a 2,
Alright.
got 5.
Nice.
Cool.
Help you.
Yeah. So you guys just kind of
Damn it. Oh,
you don't pick up on anything of note other than
other than what we just
Hot
went
shit.
through.
I didn't need to pick up on anything other than what I was feeling.
Fuck.
And my God, was
Exactly.
I feeling.
Hell yeah.
All right, now we are moving on to the last person. We have Aries. You are now let loose in the manor. The bedrooms are currently being occupied. The pool is being occupied. You got the bar, the gym, the ballroom, and the garden.
I haven't gone to the gym before. Is there anything going on there?
Yeah, all right. You head into the gym.
Absolutely.
You are also the first person to go into the gym of this cast. You go into the gym, and it is a nice fucking state-of-the-art gym.
Oh, okay.
There are like bench presses. You get that big old mirror for people to look in. It is It is air conditioned, it is cool, everything is sleek and white. It is the state of the art. All the equipment is like fucking pristine. Looks something out of like a fucking utopia. And you see alone in the gym, working on the bench press is Ivan, like lifting weights, and just going, 70.
No fucking way.
71.
I have a question. Is he at 400
I
or
was gonna
450?
Roll investigate.
It's me, you're not.
No, I know.
It's okay. 17.
You see he's lifting 400.
Ah,
And not 450.
I'll get there. I
Oh,
believe in you.
hey, it's a process. It's a
Ugh.
process.
It's about repetition.
He puts up the weight and like sits up, and then he looks around the room while like drying off his sweat, and then he notices you.
Hey.
Aries.
Yeah, I've been.
I am exhausted. But you know, working out really helps me focus and clear my mind. Helps me think straight. And I don't know.
What are you thinking?
I think that tonight everyone has a difficult choice. But for me, it's very simple. He immediately picks up a little tiny weight and starts doing bicep curls. You realize that this is the first time he has said a full, well-worded sentence.
Oh, fuck.
And it's because, like he said, whenever he's working out, he can focus.
Oh my fucking god. He's smart when he fucking pumps, dude.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
So he's just like curling his biceps, and he's like, "So, what are you thinking? Is this a simple choice for you?"
I feel like it should be, but I'm still confused. Can I ask who you're thinking of voting?
You know, my brother, I love him so much, and he wants to leave. He's been saying so since we got here. But he's constantly too worried about me getting hurt. You know, if Ethan leaves the show, he won't be worried anymore. And then maybe when my brother gets back home and watches the show, I'll be able to prove him right, make him proud, and show that he had nothing to be worried about. Oh, 87, 88. He just started curling this
Yeah.
mid-conversation, so you know his counter is off. He's like, 89, 200, 202, 203. He's gonna roll charisma to see if you... Nope, he failed. It is very obvious that this man is lying about how much he can rep,
Yeah.
just for the sake of impressing you.
Clearly know, and I'm just like dead smiling at him.
Ugh,
Yeah, nice work.
I'm so good at this.
You are.
Do you want to feel my muscles?
Yeah, sure. I'll fill your muscles.
Yeah. He's gonna roll a strength check. Oh, fuck yeah. That's a 24 on his... Because he has super high fucking strength.
Whoa.
Yeah, you feel his muscles, and you can literally feel like the blood pumping through his veins. Like it is intense and bulging muscle. Like, so like, was that cool for you?
This is this is the natural conclusion to that.
Yes,
that choice,
absolutely.
but I don't know.
No, I know. Yeah, super cool. Can I quickly try to find Ethan?
Go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to find your brother.
Fuck yeah, dude. Get out of here. You go. You go, guy. So where are you gonna look for Ethan?
Library.
Library. Yeah, you go into the library. You see the book that he was reading while bowling. He finished the book and is now putting it away and grabbing the book immediately next to it on the bookshelf. You can see that he is pretty much just going in order all the way through all the books that they have here. And he pulls another one off the shelf and like sits down and opens it and starts to read.
Hey, Ethan.
Hi.
I want to be honest with you. Your brother thinks that it might be best if you were voted off. Not because he doesn't want you here, but because he knows you don't want to be here.
No, I do want to be here. You know, books aside, I want to be here. Cause I don't want to leave Ivan alone. You know, he like his arm is messed up. Like he's still got cuts. He's.
Is that the only reason?
I mean, like I'm not.
I know we're not like friends, but I can look after him if you want. He's a nice dude. He's a high energy, but he's a nice dude.
I couldn't agree more. I don't know. It's weird. Obviously, I'm not really psyched about either of the prizes. It's not my forte.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's here, I want to stay, if that's okay with you.
Hey man, it's all up to you. We have to vote.
Yeah.
And I don't... Do you have someone you want to vote for?
On our team?
Yeah.
I mean... Like, she's sweet, but Brittany, I guess. But again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel bad, but also thinking purely team-wise.
Yeah.
I may be not our strongest player.
Because again, if Ivan
You gotta talk to your brother then.
Ivan is the muscle,
Yeah.
right? And when I'm here, I can rein in the muscle.
Just make sure that Ivan knows who to vote for this time.
I will. Yeah. No, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun reading.
As you say that, one of the PAs, Amber, comes in, and she just goes, "All right, voting time. Everybody head to the voting ceremony."
Fuck, never mind.
As everyone exits the manor and starts to head up the trail up to the voting ceremony, Aries, Nemo walks up and pulls up beside you. And just goes like, "Strange question. But I was thinking about this earlier. With that whole bowling scenario. In the spirit of truth or dare, and again, if this is too forward, what is your true form? Like, I'm sure this look takes energy and effort to put on, but like I'm just pure curiosity. I'm sorry if it's prying, but what does letting your hair down look like to you as a changeling?
Honest answer? I don't know. I know when I was younger, I would take more forms, but my parents thought it was confusing. So they asked me to make it easier for them. And I haven't really, I don't know, figured that out. I feel like it might take more effort, weirdly enough.
I get that. You know, I am constantly upwards, prim and proper, with my hair styled and my back straightened. I don't know what it's like to just let your hair down. Curious. You guys all head up to the voting ceremony. Cal, go ahead and roll insight or investigation.
Oh, that's gonna be 22 on insight.
Yeah.
You notice as everybody was walking up to the ceremony, you know, there was like little chatter, like the conversation Aries and Nemo just had. You know, probably Brittany and Amethyst are talking as well. These two are probably talking. But you notice that, unlike usual, Claire just wasn't very talkative on the walk up.
Okay, I walk up with her. Hey, dude, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah? You doing alright? How you been?
I'm fine. I'm tired. I'm not looking forward to this vote.
Okay. Yeah, that must be difficult. Do you feel confident in your vote, who you're voting out? Or, I know it's a tough decision.
Not at all.
That's fair.
Everybody sits down for the vote, and James gets in front. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another voting ceremony, as the black team is forced to vote out one of their team members. The red team has their immunity, and black team, I want you all to take turns submitting your votes. One of you will be going home today.
Ooh, fuck.
I hate this. This
If
is
Claire gets
actually
voted
like,
out, I'm quitting the show.
I know we didn't talk about Claire at all.
All right,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, the votes are in.
I'm genuinely scared.
All 5 votes have been submitted. Reminder, whoever has the most amount of votes will be going home tonight. We have 1 vote for Ivan.
Oh.
We have a vote for Ivan. That is 2 votes. We have 3 votes for Ivan.
Oh, I'm gone. Ivan's going home.
home.
Ivan.
And for the first time in Stranded Lovers history, unanimously voted out, with all 5 votes cast towards them.
What?
Ivan, you will be going home today.
You voted for Ivan?
Ethan immediately chimes in and interjects. Sorry, what do you mean unanimous?
Whoa.
I didn't vote for my brother.
I
How can it be unanimous? What do you mean unanimous means that all 5 people have to vote. What do you mean it's unanimous? Immediately, like, James just goes, the vote is final.
Can
What?
I detect
What?
magic on the
Wait,
vote?
what?
Go ahead and
means-
detect
That
magic.
means he voted for
yeah,
himself.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's
we
not a
don't write
roll
the
or
name
anything.
on our votes.
I just detect magic. I want to see if there's illusionary magic on the votes, or if it's
There is no magic on the votes.
So he's just fucking lying. So he's just fucking straight up lying. Can I
Yeah,
incite him
what
to
the
say he's
fuck?
fucking full of shit?
Go ahead, roll insight.
You're full of shit, dude. You're fucking rigging the
I-
show. 17. He's rigging the fucking
Yeah,
show.
I wanna.
14.
I just got a nat 20.
It's because he fucking crashed through the screen. They don't want him.
Yeah, they
fucking
don't
there
want him
anymore.
on the show.
James looks down at the votes and he has 5 pieces of paper in his hand. Every single piece of paper says Ivan on it in different
They rigged
handwriting.
They rigged it. They
Different
had a
handwriting for every single vote. So a different. Each one
I know
was.
damn well Ethan didn't vote for him.
No, yeah.
And I don't even think
You can't even vote for
Brittany
yourself.
voted.
Can you vote for yourself?
You can,
but
but
why
why
would
would
he
you?
do that?
Ivan, I feel like Ivan for
Why
a
would
fact.
Ethan do that?
Enough! Everyone, Ivan, pack up your things. It is time for you to go.
I druid craft this fucking skunk spell
Bullshit.
around that motherfucker.
This is bullshit.
What the
We now
heck?
go down to
What?
the docks. Does anyone want to go to the docks to see him taken away on the boat?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm down
can
there
I
to film.
can I talk to Ethan?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I didn't vote for him. This
Hey,
is bullshit.
Guys, obviously none of you voted for him.
Mm-hmm.
So no one on red team voted for.
Guys, I
Oh
don't
my
think I think we're all fucked.
As you guys are talking, Ivan goes up to his brother Ethan and just goes, "Hey, don't worry, bro. All right. I know you didn't want this, but it's okay. I'll be waiting back home." Ivan gets onto the boat, and you see as he slowly boats off into the distance. And you hear him scream back at his brother like, "Mom and I are rooting for you, bro!"
Oh my god.
And he goes off into the shore. Go ahead and roll perception or insight, whatever is higher.
Perception, insight.
15.
And also, I have dark
21.
vision. Is it dark?
It is dark.
So I'd like to
I
use
have
night
superior
vision.
dark vision,
Yes.
and I rolled a 21.
Okay,
Perfect.
I got a
22,
15,
sorry.
so
You guys notice as the boat that Ivan is on goes off into the distance, you see another shape approaching, coming
What?
towards the island in the opposite direction.
What?
Okay.
like a
James comes out from behind you guys and stands at the end of the dock as Topher is pointing a camera directly at James, recording. Ladies and gentlemen, in a special turn of events, we are witnessing a return to Nevermore Island. Beloved cast member, ready to take their shot at the grand prize. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your friend. The boat pulls up to the dock. Benny.
God damn it!
Fucker, are you kidding me?
I'm taking a gun and shooting it. Fuck you.
Hell nah.
Benny-
No.
Benny steps off the boat, stepping off the boat in his camo hoodie and his shitty torn sweatpants. Benny gives off his asshole fucking devilish smirk and just goes, "Did you miss me?"
No.
No.
Nobody missed you.
And
you
with
suck.
that, we wrap today's episode
Oh
of
my
Dungeons and
God.
Morons.
Oh my god.
Somebody protect Elaine.
Somebody.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Somebody.